All right, well, joining us now is Sarah Chingren, founder of the Redshirt Foundation, a group that creates programming around mental health and empowerment for youth. So Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you kind of just talk about what the foundation is all about and how it all started?
Yeah, so we started the foundation last year. I lost my son to suicide, and in his journey, helping him before he passed, and then in the journey through the grief after, and all of the people that kind of came forward with their own struggles that they were going through looking for help, we learned that a lot of people need more resources, and that there's a lot of resources that are out there and they're just not getting into the community. So our real goal is to take the resources that already exist and then get them implemented where the need is.
Yeah, and I understand you guys have a project coming up that you're working on. Can you kind of talk about what that is?
Yeah, so we are working pretty closely right now with the Roland Story School District, and we have 5 different initiatives, but our favorite one right now is a greeting committee. So when we've talked to youth, we've learned that they kind of think adults are paid to care about them. So we thought it'd be fun to have volunteers come into the schools and just give high fives, fist bumps, let kids know that we do care about them, we're excited to see them, and we're not paid to care about them, and then maybe bring in some therapy dogs during finals, just make it more fun.
Yeah, I know those little things, they sound like not very significant, but how big of a difference does something that small make? Just a high five, a fist bump?
Yeah, it makes a ton of difference. We never know who just needs to see a smile that day, right? And if we can put someone there who can be an informal resource for them, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. And you mentioned resources are a very important piece of all of this. What sort of resources can this foundation provide, or can you guys connect people with?
One thing we're doing right now is we're teaching assist classes, which is a suicide intervention.
Yeah.
So we never know who is going to come to us having thoughts of suicide, and that conversation makes us feel really spicy inside, right? So we can teach frameworks for how to navigate those kind of conversations. We also are pretty well connected with the providers in our area, so we know who's really good with kids, who's really well trauma informed, and kind of what wait lists are to help kids find and get professional help.
Yeah, and for people who want to, whether it's get involved in what you guys are doing or lend any sort of support, how can they get in touch with you and learn more?
Yeah, right now we would really love for people to come and join our greeting committee. So you can go to our website, redshirtfoundation.org/volunteer, fill out a form. If you have any special skills or any special projects you want, let us know about them so that way we can help promote them as well. But you know, if we're really taking anything right now, especially if you'd like to come and greet kids.
Yeah, how important is it for the community to just be involved in a mission like this?
Well, kind of like we already touched on, we don't know who is going to come to us having thoughts or struggles, and everyone kind of feels alone. It amazed me how many parents came to me and were like, you know, my kid is going through this and no one else is. And it's like, oh, but there's 10 other parents who came to me just this week with this same thing. So the more we can build that community, we can normalize mental health, the better outcomes for everyone.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on today. And everybody, if you're watching, go out and support the Redshirt Foundation and all the work that they do. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.